Welcome to Lesson 1, The Future. This is the 4th class in the series. In this class, we'll be reviewing the ways of forming the future tense that Cora and I have talked about in earlier classes. We'll also give you some examples of using those tenses and some idioms and American expressions that you may or may not know. So, let's start. Suppose you're taking a trip and you want to tell your friends all about your trip. So, you start giving them information about something that is going to happen in the future. The first thing you tell them is that a taxi is picking me up at 7 in the morning. Now, to pick someone up means that transportation, a car, a bus, or something, comes to your house or where you are to bring you someplace else. In this sentence, we say, a taxi is picking me up. We use the present progressive. The reason we use the present progressive here is because we have a firm plan. We have called the taxi company. We have arranged for them to be at your house at 7 a.m. So we know this is going to happen. This is when we use the present progressive for a future reference. Because the taxi is picking you up at 7 in the morning, you tell your friends, I am going to pack my bags tonight. Now, pack my bags is an expression that is used almost 100% of the times. What it means is to prepare your luggage. Preparing your luggage is just something we don't say. Your bags are the same as luggage. To pack means just to put everything inside, zip it, lock it, get it ready to go. In this sentence, I am going to pack my bags tonight. We use be going to talk about the future. This is because we're making a prediction. This isn't something we had to schedule. It is not something we had to arrange. We just feel this is going to happen tonight when we get home. If it doesn't, it's not that big a deal. We just get up early and do it in the morning. So, after you've packed your bags, you tell your friends, the reason I have to do this so early is my plane takes off at 10. To take off is the phrase we use for when a plane leaves the ground. So you're at the airport, the doors close, the plane goes off to the runway and takes off. If you notice, the plane takes off at 10. We use the simple present. If you remember, we use the simple present because this is a scheduled activity in the future. It's written down, it's firm, it's 100%. This is what time the plane leaves. So we use the simple present. Now, you're not sure about this, but you can say, I hope the plane lands on time. When a plane leaves the ground, it takes off. When a plane returns to the ground, it lands. So we use that phrase. The plane lands on time. Again, there's a scheduled time. There's a scheduled expectation. So we use the simple present. Now, you're at your destination, but you're in the airport. That's not going to help you very much. So you tell us, I will catch a cab to the hotel. To catch a cab is a little different than take a taxi or have the taxi pick me up. And that, it's very informal. Catch a cab means I haven't arranged for it, I haven't planned for it, but I know there are cabs at the airport, so I'm pretty confident I will be able to get one. I will catch a cab at the airport. You notice catch is in the simple present, but we use will. Again, will plus the simple present gives us a future prediction. We're almost sure it's going to happen, but we haven't taken steps to make 100% sure it will happen. After all this activity, after all this excitement, we say, I think I will be jet lagged, so I'm going to crash for a couple hours. We have two really cool terms here. One, jet lag. To be jet lagged is the feeling in your body where you are very tired and either unable to sleep or you feel you must sleep in the middle of the day. And this happens when your body thinks that the time is either earlier or later than it actually is because you've flown across several time zones. The other term is crash. Usually we don't like to think of crash when we think of airplanes. In this instance, though, to crash simply means to sleep heavily and to sleep really well. It doesn't have to be for a long time. It can be for an hour, for 15 minutes. But when we say, I'm going to crash, we mean I will be tired and I'm going to sleep and nothing will wake me up. So, if you notice, we said, I think I will be jet lagged. So we used will, once again, to predict the future. We're not sure, we think, but we can't be 100% sure. The other way we use to predict the future is be going to. And by mixing these up, it makes it sound a little easier. So we're not saying, I think I will be jet lagged, so I will do this, and then I will do that. We can mix and match will and be going to make our statements seem a little more natural and a little easier to listen to. Now, those are the ways we make the future tense. There are different ways for different situations. I hope you appreciate and maybe have learned a couple of the idioms that we use so that if you travel to America or you travel to England or an English-speaking country, people will understand you immediately and welcome you with open arms. This is the end of lesson 4. And because I had a pause, so that's okay. Can I just go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Finish it. I'll edit it.
Okay. This is the end of class 4, which is also the final class in lesson 1. Feel free to go back and watch the lessons again and watch the classes as many times as you want. When you're comfortable, go back to... What are we doing? We're going to the website.
On to the test.
Okay, I'll try it again.
Which, by clicking on the link below.
Right. So, this is the end of class 4. Feel free to go back and review any of the classes in lesson 1 on the future. You can review them as many times as you want. When you feel ready, proceed to the website. When you feel ready, just click on...
Click on the link below to take the, the lesson 1 test.
Okay. I knew this was going to be a hard thing. Okay. This is the end of class 4. Feel free to go back and review any of the classes as many times as you like. And when you're comfortable and confident about the future tense, click on the link below so that you can go on to the level test. Good luck, and I'll see you in lesson 2.